Southeast was hit in 2022 as Nigerian Army police killed over 700 civilians, arrested 1,000 suspects, burnt down over 600 private residences. Inter-society. The group disclosed this in a statement signed by Emeka, the board chairman, Obi Ajuru, Joy Igbobili Esquire, head, then the Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, and Chidinma, the head campaign and publicity department. This is really a very sad news. This is really very sad news indeed. So one will be asking now, those regions they have bandits and Boko Haram, how many persons have been arrested there? How many bandits have they killed? This is what we are talking about. How many residents have they burnt? Nigerian Army, they will say they had issue with the unknown gunmen. Instead of them to go and look for those people, they will invade community and start killing people, burning people's houses. This is very wrong. You understand? The International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, Inter-Society, has said the militarization and calm down on the Southeast region between January and December 2022 led to the killing of 700 civilians and arrests of over 1,000 suspects. According to them, out of about 1,100 civilian arrests, not less than 220 persons were abducted and disappeared without trace by soldiers and policing crack squads. The statement read, the deployed military and police in the Southeast had between January and December 2022 crudely, atrociously killed 700 civilians and arrested 1,100. Out of the 1,100 civilian arrests, not less than 220 or 20% were abducted and disappeared without trace by soldiers and policing crack squads. The named security agencies perpetrated the above outside the law and modern operational techniques and codes. Those arrested by soldiers were also found to have run the high risk of never coming back alive for eternity. Among the 220 victims of disappearance, between 50 and 60 are likely to have been killed in military and policing captivity. From various accounts recorded by Inter-Society, including the Obigbo Army War Grade attack of October to November 2020 in Rivers State, out of every 5 unarmed civilians arrested by soldiers, 4 ran the high risk of never returning to their families alive. Soldiers of the Nigerian military had also, in 12 months of 2022, burned down or destroyed no fewer than 600 defenseless civilian homes worth billions of naira and sacked over 18,000 from their ancestral homes. In 20 months of October 2022 and June 2022, over 1,400 houses were burnt down or destroyed by the military, and 51,000 civilians rendered homeless. The Nigerian military, particularly the army, had never arrested or shot and killed a single jihadist Fulani herdsman in the region in 2022, if not since 2016. Sahara reporters had recently reported invasion of communities in the southeast part of the country, leading to killing of residents and burning houses. On December 29, 2022, the troops of the Nigerian Army invaded Okigwe in Imo State, sacking residents of the community and looting properties and small businesses. Sahara reporters again gathered that many residents who were scampering for safety sustained various degrees of injuries, while many were feared dead. The operation was over the abduction of female Lieutenant P.P. Johnson by unknown gunmen. A trending video has showed the female officer being tortured by gunmen after she was adopted in the community. She was said to have traveled to Akko Okigwe to see her grandmother for the Christmas season. A video of the invasion, which trended on social media, showed corpses littering the streets as well as residents being tortured by military personnel. Also in December 2022, residents of Ngala community in Isiala, local government of Ebonyi State, fled from the community after an invasion by troops of Nigerian Army. Ngala is a neighboring community to the war-torn Igbo and Mbaji communities in Iyamafu, Isiuzo local government area of Enugu State. Some of the residents of Iyamafu communities over the ubiquitous killings and destructions of their communities by armed herdsmen had gone to Ngala. But the military invasion of Ngala community forced residents of the community and Iyamafu internally displaced persons to flee from the soldiers and the herdsmen to Enugu town and Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State capital. On Monday, December 12, 2022, Sahara reporters reported how hundreds of troops of Nigerian Army invaded Obiagu community in the same Isiala local government area of Enugu State. They had squarely arrested and gone away with 10 residents of the community who were mainly motorcycle riders and youth trained to defend the community after armed herdsmen invasion of the community in March 29, 2021 and October 13, 2022 that claimed 22 lives, including children and women. Meanwhile, neither the military nor the police or any other security agencies intervened while the over 9 hours attack lasted. Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State was forced to visit one of the quarry sites 24 hours after the attack. This is really serious. This is very, very condemnable. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you for always coming out here. Bye for now.